hot mic, a super hot mic. It's about to get roasted hot up in here. You know why? Because you know why? I'm going to tell you why, people. First things first, my name is Kenneth Burr. My company is Black Series Edition LLC with gunmetal crystal edge technology screens. And we got the new FLEVT technology coming out very soon. Why do I put so much time in these knuckleheads at the end of the day? Why? Because I enjoy my company. I enjoy making good quality screen paint products for my customers with outstanding results. And I don't like it when people come in and take the very thing that I do and tarnish it with the nonsense at the end of the day. Fake screen paint products. Constantly lying on products to try to do their best to undermine and mislead the customers to rip them off. Two of the people that should never be doing a view against any product is Solid 5 and Jamie Fernando Gonzalez under Crows1176 Mixes. So, basically, after whatchamacallit screwed up, Solid 5 screwed up multiple times on this product. Coming up, showing the screen was actually producing gray, not black. He did this twice. He came back in. He got very upset, started cursing on camera. Very unprofessional. He gives it over to Crow. He says, you fix it. Because Solid 5 messed up twice. Actually, 3 times. So Crow gets it. And I was looking at the screen. It's coming up really, really dark around the colors and stuff. Black paint does this. You recoded the screen. Because these other demonstrations that I found, thinking he had another website because he can't sell the products on his site because there's a Spartan there waiting for him to open up. What's going on here? Your product's coming up gray. The handle on your screen, you pull it down, it's black. All right? All this, everything I have on my desk is all black. Depending on what it is, monitor, computer, controller, keyboard, all black. It all matches black. The only time something's going to match gray, unless I got something up here physically gray, and that's going to match differently. So what I noticed is that the handle, when you pull down the screen, is black. It's not matching your screen. Your screen is coming up gray. But in the demonstration, you're showing a screen that's black. And you painted over that screen with black paint. That's what you did. Because the colors are coming up really, really low. And black paint gives off the reaction because we've tested dozens and dozens of black paint. It does the same thing. It gives off a very low color. Extremely low color. And I'll show you why. See? Gives off a low color. I've seen it before. Your screen is producing that color right there. See that low color? That's what you're producing. That's black paint that doesn't have the ability to pick up on white levels. Because black paint on ours does the opposite. It comes up like a black spot next to colors. So that's how I can tell that you repainted over the screen with black paint. Because how do you explain this right here? How do you explain this color here? This is gray. Now, you try to cover up everything in the video to make sure it doesn't show any reflection to anything black that we can see that it's gray. But you messed up. Right at the bottom, there is the handle. The handle is black. Your screen came up gray. But you did try to block everything. You painted over the borders, everything you possibly could to try to camouflage the screen as much as possible so no one can see a comparison. Because when Solid 5 did his demonstration, again, he showed a star field, he messed up, and then the arcade machine in the back was matching the black surface he had at the floor. It was right there. You can see the difference. Clearly, Danny pointed this out to you and told you not to do the same demonstration. And that's the reason why when you painted the screen, you had it so close up that no one could see any comparison of anything black were to lay next to the screen. But you messed up. The handle right there. The handle is not matching your screen. It's coming up, showing your screen is gray. And that's why the minute I noticed that, real fast, you just popped in and did a live demonstration real quick, 54 minutes ago, rushing in there to try to debunk and clean up the mess that you just caused of being deceitful. But you know, hey, it's nothing new. You're a very deceitful individual, Crow. There's videos of you showing you ripping your customers off, trying to convince them that they're seeing 2 different screens and yellowish tones and white, vanilla white levels, or sorry, bland white levels or whatever, trying to convince your customers to still buy your products when they're nothing but house paint products. So you guys are known for lying. just busted you again. So how come this doesn't look like the video we just saw? Because you basically lied. Again, deceitful, liars. So now we can show that when we basically file these conspiracy charges against Danny's company, we can clearly show that all three of you have worked together to rip consumers off. And gentlemen, if you're caught and you're prosecuted on these particular charges, we're talking about 30, 40, 50 years in jail. A long time for you guys all conspiring together to rip off customers. This screen clearly isn't black. This screen is gray. Now, we come over here and we'll look at the screen you painted in over here. Let me see. As a matter of fact, that screen is coming up darker than what he's showing. Your screen's coming up lighter than what he's painting over here. Let me come over here. Let's get this video right here. There we go. Now, where did this come from? Because this screen right here, see the color? This right, when I tell you it comes up black, when you hit black paint tries to produce color, this is what you're picking up. This is what I'm seeing. It's doing the same thing as the fake black phantom laying against the screen. It's picking up the same color level. But not only this, look at your sides right here. See how dark they are right here? So how come your sides are this dark here, but when we come over to the other side, over here on this one, they're coming up gray. Busted. Busted! Again, you always constantly get busted. Why do you guys even try? Why? Why do you try? I bust you every single time. Don't you get tired of me? Do you get tired of it? I enjoy it. I really do. I mean, if you basically enjoy getting cracked upside the head every once in a while, I mean, you must enjoy it. You guys are scammers, man. You guys are nothing but scammers. Look at that. Clearly, it matched right there and there. I'm taking pictures of this. I'm posting this everywhere so people can see this. You're scammers. That's what you do. You rip people off. You constantly rip people off. You see this right here? See? See? Monitor. See my shelf? See my speakers? See that? All that comes in black. You see anything popping up looking like this? Your speaker, that's coming up gray. That's not black. Gee whiz, you rip people off. Y'all are the scammiest of the scammiest. But I can guarantee you something, people in the projector community, that when we get done with these individuals in court, they will not see the light of day anymore, and they will be buried in tons of fines and lawsuits because they deserve every bit of it. Every bit of it. Just scheming and scamming. I think he noticed right here that this came up because look, he stopped all of a sudden. Look, it doesn't come up anymore. That's gray. This is coming from the same person who sat there and said about his contrast levels. He doesn't even know contrast levels. Yeah, right there. You came up freaking gray. You got that 50 shades of gray going on. So they got that 50 shades of gray. Busted. You busted. You busted. Handles came up gray. I'm sorry, handles came up black. Your screen's gray. Yep. Yes, sirree. So what you did was you seen the same problem that happened with Solid Wake 5 when he painted the screen down. He came up gray. It's the same color as we're getting over here. See how the color comes up dirty? Yeah, he had the same problem here on his product. Danny, doing the demonstration himself, he came up with the same problem. Show you Danny's situation he had to go through. Applications.
No light. That's why I recommend.
He came up gray. He came up gray. So how he's the one making the product, and he also came up gray.
And that you use black because you're going to use.
Watch when he pours it down. So he also came up gray. And if you look at his rollers, gray, gray, gray. So your screen, Danny, is not producing black. It's not. Your screen is producing gray. We have several demonstrations of this screen coming up gray. This product, I'm glad your shopping cart's closed. And I'm glad the Spartan's going to sit there and keep your shopping carts closed, because you would have ripped off a lot of customers on this product. At least they would have been able to do chargebacks on you, and not as described, so they should be doing. But I'm glad that you can't open your shopping cart anymore. How are you mixing this product right here? And that's coming up. That's supposed to be black, and that's coming up gray. Ripping people off, getting caught. Fake products don't work at all, period. Going in and lying on camera to try and reassure that you're not ripping people off. The Starfield demonstration, the meter's missing. This guy snapped on the video and started cursing out.
Screen because he doesn't fucking know what it is.
Literally lost his mind in there. And as he's screaming and cursing about the screen not being black, the screen being black and not being gray, he has a sample sheet right there. That's supposed to be our, he said it was our, I forgot it was the Phantom. That's supposed to be the Phantom. That thing is matching your arcade machine in the back. Better than it's matching your screen that's so-called black. And you lost your temper. Started cursing. As a matter of fact, look at the arcade machine here, right there. It doesn't even match your screen. And the stool doesn't match your screen. Yeah, and they're ranting and carrying on. Upset and angry. You're upset and angry because Danny disapproved and he got upset with you. And he took it away from you. And he gave it to Jamie. He said, Jamie, make sure there's no black in the environment showing up against this screen. And you know what Jamie did? Jamie painted the screen, tried to keep the camera angle in real tight so you couldn't see anything, but the mistake he made was the handle to pull the screen down is black and to show the screen is coming up gray, and he messed up. That's why he's in a live stream right now ranting and carrying on, because he got busted. Now, then he did a demonstration and the screen now is a completely different color. Isn't that weird? The person who made the product himself couldn't even get the screen to come out that color, but all of a sudden Jamie got to come out that color. And they're not matching. And your color tone is coming up the exact same way as Wake is showing in here in the demonstration of the fake Phantom. It's pulling up the same color tone. So I told you this is what you did. Did I read your mind? Did I get inside your head a little bit there? You went and did the demonstration. You painted it in. And then you realized that the screen was gray. If you had stuck that in that yard with anything in there black, we would have picked up on it. We'd have saw it in a hot second. So you painted the screen black. You went back over again. That's what you did. That's exactly what you did. That's why it doesn't look the same. The one thing I was looking at when I was looking at the video, I was looking at the bottom half of the screen. I was looking for the handle. And the handle matches the screen. So how come the handle doesn't match the screen in the video that I just saw you paint the screen in? Because you went back over that screen with some black. That's what you did to fake the demonstration. I could have been a lawyer. I swear I should have went to law school. I really should have went to law school on this. I bust you guys all the time. It's so easy. I catch you guys doing dirt all the time. And I'm pretty sure Danny screamed at him and probably yelled like, why would you have other things in the environment that are black laying against the screen if you know the screen was going to come up black? I'm pretty sure that's why he snapped that way. He cursed. He was upset because Danny yelled at him. And Danny was like, that's it. I'm not, you can't do the demonstration, bro. I'll give it to Jamie. And he gave Jamie specific instructions to not have anything black near the screen because the screen would show his true identity. And that's why the video was so tight, so cut, so you couldn't see anything. But the mistake that that Jamie made was the handle. When he went to go pull the screen out, it's black and it's not matching the screen. But all of a sudden in the other video, it is matching. Man, you guys are so easy. You're so easy. I do this with high-end certified screens. I go in their lobbies and I can dig through their videos and I can see where the lights are being pointed to. They have a pretty painting on this side and I have all the lights directed here. Or I can tell if I'm looking at the lights and I get these little circle beams here, here, and here. The lights are strictly hit here, here, and here, not where the screen's going to be at. I can tell exactly what's going on in that whole entire environment. I do this for hours, gentlemen. I can easily come in and find all your little secrets right in your videos with no problem. You can't do these off-site. They won't work. You have to have in these little rehearsal environments. I, on the other hand, can take myself off-site and walk through a freaking office building with an ultra-short throw projector that costs $178 and produce in every freaking environment of that building. That's the difference between me and you. I can back mine up. You can't. And then you get man on camera and you cursed. Oh yeah, he must have laid in on him when he did that demonstration. And then why are you missing the star field? Why is all this missing? You're just talking about this. So that makes it look even worse. Even worse. And then you lost your temper in here.
He doesn't fucking know what it is. But our best estimates out here with people that do know what gain is and do know how it works, we're guessing that it's around 0.2 or 0.3, which...
So 0.2 and 0.3 can basically filter sunlight? I wonder about that one. Let's look this up for a minute. Let me see. How many lux is direct sunlight? They always butchered this for me right here. They put down lux, but they spell it a different way. Let's see, X. 32,000 to 100,000. So we displayed a screen that basically light was pushing right through it. It's filtering all around the screen. It's producing an image right back. So it means our screen is taking 100,000 lux. So curious, what kind of gain does the screen have that can basically transfer 100,000 lux of light? It's way beyond 0.9. There is no rating. It doesn't exist because we have it. So that means we're not on the regular scale. Wouldn't that be right? All right then. What about what kind of screen can generate a 180-inch screen off a ceiling with the light right in the middle of the ceiling of the screen? I mean, what kind of gain would you have for that? I haven't seen anybody do it yet. What's the gain on it? Oh, there is none. There's no screen that can do it because I know because we taped them up there. They can't produce it on the ceiling. They can't register because there's too much light. It causes the screen to wash out because it doesn't produce any color. So, yeah, that's a problem right there. So when I have certified screens laid against my screen, they have 0.9, 0.8 ratings, and we put them against our screens. We pull out color, and the screens wash out. And what? What kind of gain has on the screen in a max out environment that meters can't even register in the environment? What gain would our screen be then? So gentlemen, understand this. When you can produce screens in those kind of environments with no problem whatsoever, then you have a right to call it anything you want, and you don't sit on the scale with other screens because, again, I haven't seen a screen yet basically produce on the areas that we produce at. We are the only company right now that has 100,000 lux that can pass to a screen, and you guys don't have it. All right then. Then we're not in that category. You would be in that category because the problem you have is you're supposed to have, you don't even have an 8.0 or whatever you have on there. You don't have that. Because if you had that, and I've seen screens with that, they can take a direct hit from that window light with the blinds going right at the screen. You can't do that. So the fact that you had to redirect them in the air means you don't have that capability. Nope, not at all. But this right here, gray. And you're mad and upset, and I can see why you're angry. Don't get upset. But I can tell why you're upset because you failed in your demonstration. Because when Danny did the demonstration, he never cut the screen to size. He overlapped it. So that way, if the bars did come up black, they couldn't show because the screen overlapped the whole entire screen. You did the demonstration. You showed a star field demonstration, and you had other objects around the screen that were black that could clearly show the screen was actually gray. And then came on camera and said, well, the vantage point of this screen, are you kidding me? They're all black. Your screen should have been black. That should have been black. It should have been no vantage point. Only vantage point, the screen was gray. That's it. And you screwed up. And he saw you screwed up, and he yelled at you about it. And you came back on there, and you took out the star field, and you took out the meter laying against the screen, and you just stuck to the OLED horse, and you were in there getting mad and cursing and carrying on about that, but you still left the piece right there to the side because anyone look at it can see the arcade machines are darker, cabinets are darker than the screen, and the one on the floor is matching the arcade machine in the next room. So your screen's still coming up gray while you're cursing and lying. And he finally got sick and tired and said, you know what? You just made it worse. It's bad enough we got caught with a gray screen. But then you turn around and you take out the key areas that where we got caught in and try to cover it up right there and then. They think the customers are idiots. So he gives it to Jamie. And he gave Jamie detailed instructions. You know how Jamie had to give you detailed instructions? Because you try to keep anything black away from the screen. Right here. You see all those objects that are reflecting off the gray? See all those objects back there? He made sure that he narrowed this just enough so you couldn't see from here to here. But where you made the mistake is right there. That's the first thing I saw. I saw the handle. See, the handle's black, but the screen is not. The screen's coming up gray. And that's where you messed up. Yep. Even the trim, there's a light little trim right there. See that light little trim right there? There's a light little trim right there, because that's where the handle connects to. That's the casing that goes back into the screen. You wouldn't paint that, would you know? So your screen came up gray. But it's interesting how this color, I'm going to take two pictures of them and put them side by side and show you. And this over here, let me get that again. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Don't look the same. So what happened here? What went on? What did you do? Because that handle part down there is black. It's matching the screen. So what did you do? So what you did was you went back in, you recoated the screen again with some black paint. That's what you did. Can you say the word busted? Busted! Busted. You got busted, buddy. You're busted. But I'm telling you, the things that you guys do at the end of the day, it's pretty sad. You're that desperate at the end of the day. You're that desperate at the end of the day. That's what it comes down to. You're that desperate. You're that desperate. You are that freaking desperate that you're making mistakes that badly. That's sad. That's really sad, gentlemen. Really, really sad. Oh well, you failed again, as always. Yep, you messed up. You always mess up. This is what y'all do. Y'all always mess up. Nothing new at all. Constantly messing up. So Jamie came up with a gray screen. Now, that being black house paint, we stick that against our screen, we turn it dirty. Because I told you, black house paint, and if we get Danny's product down here, which we claim is not going to happen, because again, he can't open the website. But anyway, we'll put you against black paint, and I'll show you where black paint will do the exact same thing, Danny, that your product would do. But the one thing it will do, it'll produce a contrast level you can't see one. So we automatically know your paint can't see contrast from the door. I watched several failed attempts on your screen, and it failed miserably. So when we get it down here, we're going to test it. The first test is going to go against is black paint. I'm going to put your product in a paint shaker at Home Depot. Now, whether I get it or my friends get it, we're going to have it down here. You cancel my order, this is going to look really bad for you. Really, really bad, because you can't back it up. And if you cancel any orders from them, and they're going to know, because we're going to know that you're not getting any orders in. How else would you know it was them if you got all these orders that come in at the end of the day? So we're going to find out sooner or later. And since you don't want your secret to get out, I'm guessing that you're going to close your website for good. So, another caution on that. Jamie, where are you sending the customers at? Because the website's shut down. You can't open it up. Coming in tomorrow to get some paint. You can't get it. What you going to do? What you going to do when we come for you? When we come for you. So what are you going to do? Jamie, you're screwed on so many levels. It's not funny. Jamie, you can do all the demonstrations you want. You can do an info commercial on QVC. It doesn't make a difference. He can't open his site. He has until tomorrow. We're coming in tomorrow to buy. Spartan's coming in early. I don't want to hear any excuses. I'm on vacation. I can't. Yes, you can. You're sending messages and you're posting them to your site to talk to us. So guess what? Go pop yourself over to that shopping cart. Unlock all of them. Put one in each one. That's all we need. And we'll come in and buy your products. Come on, man. Get it done. I don't want to hear any more crying and whining. I'll cash your check a little earlier today. So, you'll make a little $60. This is all we want. This one right here. That's it. If you decide to go in and unlock all of these and not this one, I'll take any one of these and make a difference. Any one of these is not going to go well for you. This one right here, this series dark gray came up, didn't match the color. This one, anything dark, it's not going to match the color. What you prove that anything black or gray you make doesn't match. The color doesn't pull up. And this dark gray product, man, I'll put that, let me tell you, this house lighter product you have here, I will stick every form of gray paint. As a matter of fact, I'll take Crow's Free Black Mix and, what is that? That Metallica 2.0, and I'll put it against this to see how close that matches against your gray paint over here. So either way, you're shut down. You can test everything on here. So tomorrow morning, Danny, when I come in, I'm going to visit your site. Excuse me. You put the order in. And if you basically your site's not open, you already let me know from the door what's going to happen on the 4th. If your site opens on the 4th, we come in and buy. We, as in there's going to be a lot of us. We're going to make a little bit of, make some money. But that product better do what it's supposed to do, or you're going to have massive chargebacks and complaints against your PayPal account because it better do exactly as you said it's designed to do. Now, me on the other hand, I'm just buying it for the simple fact we need it for testing. But the rest of them, yeah, it's going to go badly for you. So you better make sure your stuff works. Mind you, if that product doesn't work, I'm going to use this against you in court to to file your company for fraud. So that product better work exactly as you specified it to work. I better get a range gain. That range doesn't work, I will email the daylights out of you, and you better give me some kind of video, some kind of demonstration back in the claim, or this will be used against you in court. Your company's already been filed already, so you know that. You're already in investigation mode already. Don't make any mistakes. This is not the time to screw up. So I would advise you when we come in to buy, because you did challenge my product, you stated in your video that that's a Phantom. So you have a Phantom Spartan coming for you. So if you beat the screen, we should have no problem with us buying the products, right? And if you claim that you haven't done anything to disrespect my product, violate my product, or anything whatsoever, then you should have no problem with us getting your address, right? Okay then, just want to know. Until then, Jamie, good luck trying to direct them to buy, because where are you gonna go? They're not even open. Nothing's open. Nothing. We've been through this before. I guess it's nothing new. I've been through this before. We went this with a couple of his products. He shut down, he come back up. Well, that's why I sat there and said, can you please try to keep your website open for at least a year? It was that badly on how much he was shutting the site down and bring it back up. And shut it down for 2 weeks and then bring it back up. And then shut it down for 2 weeks and then bring it back up. I'm like, gee whiz, can you keep the site open for 2 weeks? 2 weeks. So what are you going to do now? Run out of ideas, eh? Ugh, man, what's the shipping time on this stuff if we ever get our hands on it? And again, you don't worry about me that much. You got to worry about the crew. You got to worry about them because they're going to get it too. Either one of them are going to get it to me. I'm going to have your stuff. Doesn't make a difference. The only way you can keep us from buying it, you're going to have to shut the website for good. That's the only way. And then probably pop up. No, you don't have time to pop up. You're going to be in court pretty soon, so forget about all that. But anyway, let's see where it goes. Oh, man. Why do we always go through this stuff with these guys? I mean, they don't make anything that freaking works with it. They pull teeth just to get freaking stuff out of them at the end of the day. It's just freaking crazy stuff we gotta go through. Get products from the PSP products. PSP products don't even freaking work. You can't even sell to your customers right now at all. Where are you going to direct them to? Did you I'll post your site if you want me to. I will post your site. You know why? Because I'm trying to get enough people to contact you, to pressure you into opening that website so we can get in there and get our stuff. Just like with Crow. We did the demonstration first on the Network Grade 773. We every day challenged him to do the demonstration. He refused to do it. And his customers are the ones who got him to do it. They pressured him. And he did the demonstration. Guess what? He matched 3 different times. So I'm going to post on forum sites. Anybody been to this site before? We are trying to get paint from this site. Anybody get paint from this site? We're trying to get paint from this site. We're going to get your site open. I'm going to get my product one way or another. We're going to get it. If I got to put pressure on you, man, I'm going to get my product. Don't back down on me. Come on, man. Don't back down on me. Don't do that. Do not back down on me. It's not going to go well for you. Now I got to put you in for the search engine. Are you coming up on our search engine? Let me see. Danny closed again. Danny closed again. Danny's products always closed. Never open. Let's see. PARTAY's PARTAY's AV. And then for those who sitting there saying, well, you know, not everybody will buy from me. I'm going to tell you that right from the door. You know why? Because I got a Spartan technology that challenges everything. That's why. When you naysayers say, oh, no one will buy from you, everybody will buy from me. And you know why everybody will buy from me. That technology, that Spartan technology, that stuff can take out anything. Who else would you go to now? You want the best for your projector setup. You spent all that money for that projector at the end of the day. A lot of money. You spent money for your movie seat, your popcorn machine, all that. And you're going to have all that to put it on a crappy screen? Yeah, you have to go through us. That's what the Spartan's job is to do. Defend our company, defend our technology, and to show that we are number one. People, at the end of the day, want the best when it comes to their home theater setup. They want the best. Why do you think they took the time to find a great projector and all that? They want the best. They want the best projector image that they can get from their projector, and we can give them that 100%. And we can back it up 100% by saying we are the best by having a screen engineered to do that job. The very same screen that you guys are terrified of right now that you can't open up your shopping carts for. That tells you right there the kind of damage we can deal. Right there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Now you understand the power of Spartan technology. Now you understand our power. There we go. There we go. Now you see. I told you. Ain't no Joe. We ain't playing around with y'all in the day. Shit, I'll shut your shopping carts down in a hot second, but Spartan comes to your front door. All that trash you're talking at the end of the day, you shut that right on down. There you go. You just popped up on our search engine right there. We got you. I tell you, my search engine optimizer, I tweet the crap out of that thing. It's so sensitive. I just, boom, boom, you pop up all over the place. Already, the shopping carts are locked. Can't bring them in. Now, for the other companies that are minding your own business, and you're not talking trash about us, we support you 100%. But I still have to do the demonstration side by side to show which is better, because we have to do that. But I am going to promote your products. I am going to promote them. Because anyone we call and we talk to, and they show us utmost respect, and they run their business correctly, and they're basically marketing their products, we support you 100%. I don't want to monopolize it. Well, you know, I really can't say that either, because that's wrong. I don't even know how to deal with this. How do we deal with this? I want to promote everybody. That's what I want to do. I would love to promote everybody. That's what I want to do. I'll do it that way. Because, again, I do want to be the number one screen. I have to be the number one screen, but still, I don't want to take from other people. At the end of the day, I do want to promote other people. So we're just going to promote other people. That's what we want to do. We have to show that we are number one. We have to be able to show that we are the top screen. But I'm also going to promote other people, because I do like their products when I get them. I love that freaking, oh, man, that screen was really good. That was a good screen. Good work put into that screen. That Surface. Let me get the name of that correctly. Smartest Surface. Yeah, good screen. Good screen. Very good screen. Not actually black enough to match Arts technology today, but still good screen. Ooh, I gotta test that stuff. We got some other stuff right there. That stuff is really lethal. That stuff would crush any gray screen paint on the. It would crush any gray screen paint on the market. It's something else. But the thing about the gray screen paint is a lot cheaper than that screen too. On top of that, so you know, yeah. Now, okay, let's get back. But, you know, it outs a lot of the dumb nonsense with these fake products that are ripping people off left and right. That's what it does. You know, if you have to work harder, if you're scared of a Spartan technology, all right, if you're thinking about going into black technology, you think twice about it. Because if you're going into this field that I live in, you're going to have to be able to show a product that's worthy. You're going to have to. Because if not, we're going to stick that screen on you. It's going to break your stuff up. We don't want no fakes. We want the real deal. That's what I want. I'm going to literally raise the bar so high. Spartan technology has other screens behind it that we can engineer to that. If I ever decide to sell that screen, we can. That has bits of the Omega and tied into it. We could basically take out just about anything we want. We're getting there. But again, I'm not ever selling it. I'm going to make a product line of those screens. Those are mine. That's my collection. Only I get the Spartan technology. It's going to be displayed in my new setup. When I move, I got set up for a house I'm actually looking at right now, and it's going to be set up for mine. You'll never see it because, again, I don't plan to keep my home and my business separate because of the weird, stocky people. But anyway, that's for me. That's my technology for me only. Other than that, the FLE technology, all that stuff is beautiful. Oh, I can't wait to design the TV. I'm getting one of those TV screens. technologies. Oh my goodness, yes, I'm definitely getting one of those. That thing is absolutely beautiful. It's wallpaper too, and it's beautiful. Ooh, yeah, I'm definitely getting one. Mine's gonna sit next to a bay window. I want sunlight to push through my screen. It's gonna be gorgeous. Anyway, so yeah, it's designed to make people work harder, and they should. If you're going to be marketing, selling a product, all jokes aside and fun and games and all, but if you're marketing a product and people are paying for this, people should get what they paid for. And you don't want to freaking buy a PS5, open it up as a freaking hamster running on a wheel. You don't want that crap. You want the real deal. You want to get what you paid for. So when it comes to these fake, phony products at the end of the day that are not doing what they're supposed to do, then guess what? If you claim to be this, that, and the other, then we'll just pop up at your doorstep, challenge your product, and watch you shut down. Because if you can't come through us, then you're going to have a problem at the end of the day. You're not real. We make the real deal. So that's what it comes down to. So that'll make people work that are getting into this field work twice as hard to beat our demonstrations and everything. And if you're not mentioning my name and you're keeping it respectful and you're minding your own business, I don't mind and I don't care at the end of the day. Because I would rather see someone take my place longer after I leave. I would like to see 100 of my kind, 1,000 of my kind take my place and have better products than me. Because that means the customer gets better products. That's the strategy, people. That's how business works. Make a better product, push people to make better products, and then the consumers have better products. And the people who make them got a product they can stand behind 100% and be happy about. And no one like me can come against you and take your product down because I know you work hard to get it. You guys didn't work hard to make your products. You cheated, you stealed, you robbed, and you lied. That's what you did, and you're going to lose everything for it. And I'm going to want to take it from you. So there's multiple purposes for what Spartan is designed to do. But the Spartan Phantom is designed to basically push people to work harder, to make better products, better testing. I want you to challenge me. I want you to try to come after my product. I want you to. I want you to bring out the best that you have on the market. I want you to. Because that way I can flood the market with more technology like mine. And that means that people will get better products in the innocent getting ripped off. There you go, gentlemen. That's how you do it. I'm so hyped up right now. Yeah. I need testing. I need testing. Testing. I live off testing. I live off it. I'll be walking around in freaking stores and looking at black product. I wonder how this looks into my screen. Every day, man. I love it so much. I love what I do for a living. This is what I love to do. And when I see people coming in and making a joke of my mockery of what I love at the end of the day, I have every right to crush you at the end of the day. Oh, what the frick am I doing over here with this? This is freaking cool. Hold on for a minute. Doing something crazy. Crazy! I'm going to see what that gray screen looks against my product. I'm so excited about it. I'm so excited. Yeah. But nah, Jamie, you failed. You failed miserably. You did. You failed miserably. Your product, you tried. I see you did try. You got to give him, no, you can't give him credit. He lied to people. You did try. You did try. You squeezed it all out so nobody could see anything, and you did try. This is going to be popping up here next to that one. You did try. See that, Danny? The minute anybody comes into your site, this is what they're met with. Everything we have in these videos, everything we have, it's not slandered. It's legit. If you want, you can take me to court on any one of these videos. Knock yourself out. Take me to court and show at the end of the day your range gain actually exists. Or your product does produce black and doesn't come out gray. You had people paint this screen that weren't even you. That's even worse. Go ahead. That anything, you make these products all from scratch. You have this advanced screen and chemical engineering and all this stuff, and you have this special lab and all this stuff. Go ahead. I bet you'll turn around and you get in trouble for it. A lot of trouble for it. You have an LLC, Danny. Get one. Get an LLC. You're definitely going to need one. But anyway, yeah. Look at that faking demonstration. Did the video so nobody can see from side to side. But there it is right there. You told on yourself right there. You told on yourself. Now, let me see. You got anything down here for me to buy? No, there's nowhere place for me to buy the product. Nothing down here. Nothing. You got no link here for me to buy? Where can we buy? Can't buy. Can't buy. Yeah. Okay. Well, Let me see. Oh, I'm going to do this real quick. Have some fun with this real quick. We got a gray screen landing against our black technology. Figure out some fun with it. Let me see. Starfield. Crow, I hope I get you down here. I'm going to get your product down here. I'm going to get your product down here. I'm going to get it down here. Yep. Now, if I get, if you cancel my order, we know that's going to happen either way, because again, you're going to cancel. You do that anyway. But if you cancel any of my friends' orders, we're going to know you ain't getting any orders, and you're sitting there lying on camera. You're not getting any orders anyway. I can't find no customers reviewing your stuff at all, period. But the reason why is because how would you know if 10 people come in and order? How would you know it was from us? Or how would you not know it's from us? How would you know? You're not going to know anyway. I'll get your product down here. I'm going to pop it up on the table. I am not going to tell you which one I'm getting, so you don't get wind of anything, but I am going to get your product down here. I want you to think about that. Your product's going to be down here. But it pulls a 100% contrast level. It is my product. It's called the Cinema. My Cinemax versus your Cinemax. Your Cinemax is trash, Jamie. My stuff don't even match black paint. And this stuff has done more demonstrations on the Cinemax than you ever did. Good thing we did take it from you. You're not worthy to call your product Cinemax at all. Network Gray got a better chance of calling itself Cinemax than your product. That's what I'm going to do to your gray screen paint when it gets down here. This is the Alpha Cinemax. Alpha Cinemax versus Crows Cinemax. I'm going to destroy your stuff, man. That's what's going to happen to your screen when I put it against my product. I'm going to rip it up. Then I'm going to take this product right here, and I'm going to use this stuff to overcome your screen paint products. All of them. That stuff will do it. Can a gray screen match our stuff? No. Crows Cinemax mixes. The mix. Can you pick up red? No, you can't. Can't see red on our screen. You can't pick it up. You don't have a contrast level. That's why. Gray screens are useless, as I say. That's the white surface and gray screen. Let's see. Can you pick up? Let me see if any colors in here. You can't pick up anything on here. Let's go with search. Let's go with slow color change out. Let's see if any of your colors pick up on a gray screen. And now you can sit there and say, but that's not my paint. Oh, it's your paint, by the way, buddy. If you don't believe me, how about you take that paint, apply it to your screen, and do that demonstration for me? It's your paint. Until you do the demonstration, it's your paint. And if not, when I get your product down here, I'm going to watch you cancel the order, because I'm putting against this product. I'm going to have you cancel the order, put the money back in my account, and then my friend's going to come in, and they're going to order it. Let me get your product down here anyway. So what's the point? Gray screens don't work. They're obsolete. Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. Damn. You think about that one too? I don't know. It's hard to think about it. Get your paint down here, Jamie. Because you lie. You said your product works. It doesn't work. And if you want, like I said, I got this Apple or something to paint. I'll put the link up. Come down. You can put it against your own product. Or if you don't want to do it, I'll do it for you. That's how I usually do. And you'll cancel the order because you're afraid and put the money back in my account. That gray screen. That's good color gray too. Good color gray. It looks like network gray. It does. It's good color gray. Let's see. Let's get some white levels. Let's see. Can this gray screen turn our screen? Well, can you imagine us doing this in court? This is not going to go well for you, buddy. Can that gray screen turn my screen dark like you showed in the demonstrations? Let's see if our screen becomes unwatchable. Do 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 do. So if this gray screen doesn't turn my screen so black you can't see like in your demonstrations, that means that the screen that you painted in the demonstration is supposed to be ours is actually black paint. Jamie, we're gonna get sued for so much money, it's not even funny. Mind you, that slandered lawsuit is about $2 or $3 million lawsuit. It's a big lawsuit. It might be more than that now. Mm, 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 mm. See, court strategy. We take it to court for that 12 grand a piece at a time. Slowly take it from you. Bit by bit by bit. And then I'm going to crush you with a $2 million lawsuit and just take it in one hit. When you have nothing left. You can't afford lawyers. You can't afford nothing because you're in debt. That's the object. Strip it all from you bit slowly. Drag you back in court. 12K at a time. And then when you owe enough debt and you can't afford attorneys, we crush you with a $2 million lawsuits and boom, you're done. Strategy, baby. Strategy. The reason why we're doing this, Jamie, is because we want to make sure that we send a crystal clear message to anybody who decides to basically follow your footsteps, the outcome and what they're going to go through. And that's why I'm requesting the judge for maximum on everything. Maximum jail time, maximum fines, maximum on lawsuits. Because we have to use you guys as an example so you learn to respect other people at the end of the day. That's why you got to go through all that. So, Jamie, question. Diamond can't turn my technology dark. The screen we got over from the other country in Ireland, smarter screens, beautiful technology. They didn't turn my screen dark. White paper doesn't turn my screen dark. Gray screen doesn't turn my... Where did you make my product? Less in case you have black paint claiming to be ours. Yeah. So how is that possible? Are you over there watching the little foxies? And what the little foxies do? I don't know what the little foxies do. He's over there watching little foxies. You want to see some pretty cool talking? You want to see the birdies? I want to see birdies. Let's check out some birdies. Let's get let's do the OLED horse. Like the OLED horse? Why are you walking away? We can do OLED horse. OLED demonstrations. I put outlet demonstrations. No. OLED demonstrations. Ooh, got some nice colors here. Let's see. Let's go with this one right here. So what happened here, Jamie? How did our product come out so dark? Oh, I can't wait to get you in court to question you. Well, I can ask my lawyer what to say to you. He'll be questioning you.
Why high quality demo videos?
I'm gonna have you paint this screen up. You know that, right? In the courtroom, because you claimed it came out so dark it was unwatchable. That's when you slandered me, all right? Okie doke.
Forms of entertainment to keep them engaged and entertained. For movies and TV shows.
Get away from that, please. Thank you. Stop being a jerk.
There was no shortage of options for people to choose from. However,
Yeah, Jamie, I'm gonna make you paint this screen up in the courtroom. I'm gonna watch your hands shake as you paint the screen. You're gonna paint it in, and you're gonna show generally 1,000 projector. And in that courtroom, you're gonna show how my screen came so dark in your video demonstrations.
these videos are typically created by businesses to promote their products.
Remind you, Jamie, we sent you a certified letter.
Form of entertainment.
We gave you permission to send me black paint, and I still haven't received it yet.
High-quality demo videos that make
So that means you lied,
to audiences.
right? Oh yeah, you did. So, that's the case. It's a $5 million lawsuit, maybe higher. Now keep in mind, with the copyrights, well, copyrights is another different story. You're going to pay me $150,000 every single time you touch one of my copyrights. That's in federal court. That's what I'm taking you to for that one. The other one's with the CCB. That's $30,000 I'll be suing you for. For basically, what's a defamation for my face and all that stuff you did on that in the day? Yeah, you're getting sued for each one of those. I'm going to drag you in out of court at 12 grand a pop for each one of those. That's going to be quite a lot. Not done with you yet. Still got more to go, buddy. Got a lot more to go. And then you're going to have to be to prove why you came up with this whole scam thing on how my products were coming out so dark that they're unwatchable. all of you, or you're going to be sued for a lot of money. And I'm going to slam you for committing fraud against my company, which is another 30 years in jail. Oh, and I forgot post office fraud charges. You got 2 of those. They're 20 years a pop. And then you have perjury against your company for lying on an LLC, because that could be anywhere from 25 years. So when I told you he's never coming out, he's not coming out anymore. He's done. Everything that's going on right now before we go to court in 2024 will be his last. As for the rest of them, they're probably roughly looking at anywhere between 10 years at most. All the emails were ported over. They're all being searched. You come up on any one of those emails, it's 90 to a year in jail for just one email. No, that crew, they're not coming out. Someone's going to tell on somebody to get some time shaved off. Woo! Yes. Meanwhile, while you guys are fighting for your life and financial debt and ruins, I am going to be producing my technology everywhere and having a ball. That's what I'm going to be doing.
Easy to consume.
Gray screen again. Wow.
People have access to a wide range.
Unbelievable. I can't believe that gray screen again. Jamie got a gray screen. Man, that stuff is really bad.
These devices have made it easier than ever for people to consume content on the go. High-quality demo videos are no exception. They are designed to be easily accessible on all devices, making it convenient for people to watch them anytime, anywhere.
Ooh, let's have a real challenge here. Let's make this a little interesting. What was right here? It's a new one. This was a month ago. I want something else. Give me wait, I want the OLED horse. Where's that OLED horse? Gray. Hey, Sunlight 5, do me a favor. Look at the screen. Can you tell the difference between gray and black? I'm just curious if you know. Because for some reason, you really have a hard time basically trying to figure those two out. Just want to know. You know which one's which. Can you tell? Which one of those is gray? Which one's black? I gotta laugh at that one. He literally couldn't tell. He sat there and bragged about this screen being black. Oh, look at the contrast levels. It looks absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. And it turned out gray. You're colorblind. You can't see. You're all colorblind. Wait, can't see black. Jamie can't see color, can't see contrast. Literally sat there in the video and said that how would this look against the P2? You just did a demonstration on the P2. He's wearing a red hoodie. Don't remember that? By the way, Wake, that over there, that's a white surface. I want to see if the white surface can turn my screen black. And anytime you want to do that wager about running a bulldozer through your house, and whether or not I use high-end projectors only for demonstrations, I've never used a 1,000 projector ever in my demonstrations. No 200s, no 600, no 800s, no 50 lumen projectors. You let me know. We'll reach out to you. I'll make that wager. We'll take it to court, stamp it, get it sealed, whatever we got to do, and then you're going to rent out the dozer. By the way, I'm not paying for it. You'll pay for it. Now, I think you're a pretty smart man in that field. You're not dumb enough to do something that's stupid. So again, stop talking trash. You can't back it up. It's embarrassing to watch people fail. Oh yeah! Tell me, Taco. Tell me. Crush it. We just constantly crush it. Danny, your stuff come over here is going to be destroyed. I'm going to keep that shopping cart locked and get my hands on your stuff. It's finished. If your screen turns gray, it's done. If it's black, it's still getting crushed. I would have to say, the smarter screens, that's about the darkest I've ever seen on a screen going against ours. Honestly, yeah, it is. That thing is darker than paint on screens. Yeah. That's about the darkest screen. Gave me an excitement there. I thought that maybe this screen might match our technology. And man, we were able to overpower, but still, the excitement I got off of that. I need more of that. Great screens. Oh, the gray screen does it. See contrast. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Hey, if you got a gray screen, do me a favor. Take your screen outside and do a snorkel demonstration. Take a black piece of paper, stick it next to it so you can match it. That's all you got to do. Simple and plain. All the trash talk at the end of the day, don't even bother talking it. I'll stick a Spartan on you. I'll watch your screen get destroyed. I'll watch you shut down your shopping cart. Make your paint, be happy, stay in your backyard. Or if not, I'll send something after you, and I guarantee you that when that screen comes to your door, your product will be outed as a fake and a phony, and it will go down. We will crush it in battle. Look familiar, huh? Ah. How come you didn't put any of these against your screen? No certifies? None of that? What are you afraid of? You're afraid to destroy your stuff? That stuff down there is pretty good. See how your screen was coming up dirty around the edges? It's supposed to be clean from side to side. But again, like I said, coming onto the channel and saying at the end of the day that blah blah this and blah blah that, let the Spartan do the talking for us. Okay? I'll be there tomorrow to make my order. That's all. Jamie, I'll see you on the 8th. Give you a chance to get ready for what's coming. But until then, to entertain you, I got something for you. I want you to do this for me. Since you like to talk trash so much, you see this right here? I want you to buy this. And I want you to put this against your product in the next coming days. Do you understand? Because that's sitting right there. That's laying against my screen right now. I bought this to test against my products for fun. But I want you to put it against your product. Now, I've already done black paint. I did a high grade, I thought it was black screen from over Smart Screen. Still amazing product, but still put it against our product. I have diamond technology right here on the floor. I put sheets, I put tablecloths, I put paint, all this stuff against my products. And was able to back my products 100%. See the kitten, see the cat right there? See the white levels? See right there? See how white it is right here? And see on your screen how it came up dirty? It's supposed to be bone white. See that right there? See that level right there? Now you see the difference between the white surface, see how high it comes up on the white surface, but the white surface can't read the contrast. Look at the gray paint. See how the gray paint comes up here, but the gray paint can't read the contrast, but your white level has to be literally that high. You see how that? Now you see how your screen came up dirty? Yeah, you did it wrong. Screen is black paint. Black paint comes up that dirty. Yeah, it does. I've done some of these tests. It's not even funny. Gentlemen, are you willing to test my knowledge over yours in court? My time and dedication toward my company versus your time. You haven't been around that long. Don't even bother. Don't waste the time. Let me show you where you messed up. Oh, let's see. Now I need this right here. I need to take pictures of this gray screen over here. This is funny. Let's go around with this dirty screen. Dirty. It's dirty. Don't break my heart, my achy breaking heart. You just don't want to understand. I like that song too, by the way. A lot of people hated that song. I like the song. I think it's a really good song. Yeah, tell me about it. Was it? It's a good song. It really was. Did a good job on that. I like that song. I listen to it from time to time. What are you fighting something? Always fighting something. We've done that up a horticle. Look, the stuff's not tested. That's the thing about it. This stuff is not tested. So there's a number of tests I have to run on your product. A lot of tests. One of the problems you have is what Jamie painted in the second time on your screen, you painted black paint to your surface because your screen didn't come up black. It came up gray because the handle at the bottom didn't match. If your screen came up black, it would have matched the handle perfectly. That's where you messed up. That's where we busted you. And that's how we caught you. So, your screen is coming up too dirty. Black paint gives this reaction all the time because we test black paint all the time in demonstrations. There's so many tests that we're going to have to run on this. Can't match it to your hand. It's not the same thing, Jamie. Gee whiz, you guys know nothing. You see how dingy yellow that is? That's very dingy. Right here, we have a little, I don't know what this is right here, but we have some dinginess right in there. See that? Right along here. See it right here? We got it right here too. A little dinginess coming in. Right on here and here is dingy. That cat's fur is white. It's not a brown and black and white cat. It's a white cat and black cat. There is no dinginess there. Your paint ain't doing so well. See that? That's supposed to be white. Not dingy. White, not dingy. Your screen's coming up dingy because it means that your screen has black paint painted into it, and that's what's making it dingy because the black paint can't pick up white light. I've done this thousands and thousands of times. That's why your colors are coming up looking like that. They're dirty. My goodness, just unbelievable. Horrible job. Very horrible job. But Danny, I'm willing to prove this to you. Open your shopping cart tomorrow and we'll buy your product and we'll bring it down here for testing. What are you afraid of? You're afraid we're going to basically out your product as being a fake at the end of the day? So why are you scared to open your shopping carts? Because your product doesn't work, that's why. And you know, Jamie went in and faked the demonstration by painting the screen over with black paint. That's what you're afraid of. Because you know what's going to happen now? We'll get that paint down here. We'll shake it up. And if that thing turns gray and doesn't look the same way his paint, the screen looks, you got problems. You got even bigger problems now. So what's going to happen to anybody who buys that product and it comes out gray and it doesn't come out to look the same way it does? Then what, Einstein, Jamie? Well, how's that going to work? Not too smart, were you, when you did that one, were you? See, that's the problem. Y'all spend so much time worrying about me. Let's do this so we can show him up. No, you just do more damage to yourself. So what's going to happen if somebody else does buy that product and it comes out gray like everybody else? And then what's going to happen then? Ah, okay. Then this is why we're getting these fraud charges set up for all y'all. This is the reason why. Because you guys work together to basically cheat and rip people off at the end of the day. So what are you going to do now, Danny? You got several problems coming your way. You got a problem that if that paint, and we put that inside of a freaking Home Depot paint mixer or shaker, and that product comes out gray, you got problems on your hands. Because I want to know how that one came out black and ours came out gray, and everybody, yours came out gray, Solid Week 5's came out gray, so how did his come out black? And in one demonstration, we can see the screen's gray, and it doesn't even match the black handle, but all of a sudden it turned black all of a sudden. And the same colors that it's picking up is the same color if you would hit the screen with black paint that can't read white light. Because this can read white light. So, again, you're going to have a lot of problems there. And this is where the finger pointing and denial is going to come in. Because I guarantee I can hear you saying, I never told him to paint the surface black. But you had to know about it. And since the video is still there and you never pulled it, then that means then you know about the whole entire situation. Gee whiz, gentlemen. Until then, Jamie, till we buy your product, I got a little challenge for you. I want you to go pick this up See it right there? That apple barrel, once you pick that pewter gray, pick it up, and I want you to put this against your product. Because if you don't, we'll do it for you. But I'm giving you plenty enough time to get it done. We got into the 8th, until the Spartan comes to see you. Spartan! I bet you freaking, whatchamacallit, Danny's like, please, sir, no more. No more, sir. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Off me, peasant. Go to the stables and clean my horses. You are not a king. You're not a king, buddy. You're not. You're afraid to open up the drawbridge. Spartan is ready for you. That's some fun, you know what I mean? Can't wait till we get the Kraken. We design the Kraken. Go, release the Kraken! We're gonna be in the stable with the rest of them. Like, what happened? A Spartan came to see me. It was the most terrible thing I've ever seen in my entire life. What happened? I ran like a coward. Did you go to the front drawbridge? No. I squeezed out the kitchen with the helpers and I ran to the cornfield with all my might, as far as my little legs could carry me. And yet there it was, waiting for me the entire time. I could not escape it. Oh, it's gonna be hilarious. I can't wait. We gotta make comic books on this.
Delicious. A very great idea. Unexpected task. Maybe we can stasis.
Yeah, it's funny about this too. I can see other companies right now talking about, we won't even touch that guy. We don't want you to touch us with a 10-foot pole, but we can touch you.
Why do people like color?
Please, come on. We don't need you at the end of the day. We're good.
Color is all around us, shaping our world and influencing our perception of it. From the vibrant hues of a sunset to the calming shades of a forest, colors can evoke emotions and impact our mood. Did you know that the effect
Once the screen is finished, the FLE, the TV screen, we're going to send a sample of that to every certified company I can get my hands on. I want them to see the future, what it looks like, and what's coming for them. So that gives you an idea, Jamie, that if we take your gray paint and I stick it against this screen, that you can't turn the screen dark. But we can turn on a color level, contrast, and just crush your screen to nothing. Are you ready for this? But until then, just to show you how afraid you are, I want you to take this product right here and I want you to put this against your screen. I want you to do that demonstration for me.
So I suggest that you do not miss this video and accompany me.
Oh, by the way, interesting thing about this stuff, it goes on dark, it dries real light. It's pretty cool. So I want you to put this against your product. Because if you're afraid to put this against your product, then that means you're not ready for this. We're still going to come for you, but you're still not ready for it. Oh, diddle-diddle. They will not challenge me. They won't challenge me. Why would you not challenge me? Why? Why? Why?
Colors can communicate without words, evoking specific emotions and moods within us. This is because colors
There
are
was no
processed
challenge.
in a way that triggers different emotional responses. For example, warm colors such as red, orange, and yellow are known to stimulate feelings of excitement, energy, and passion. On the other hand, cool colors like blue, green, and purple are associated with
screens.
feelings of calmness, relaxation,
I think Grace
and
can say it.
serenity. Moreover, different shades of color can also have varying effects on our emotions. For instance, a bright red can evoke anger or aggression, while a soft pink can elicit feelings of love and tenderness. This is why businesses often use specific colors in their branding to convey a certain emotion or message to their customers.
Lights out, Jamie. You want to play in that section? Your stuff can get destroyed there too. Lights on, lights off, inside, outside, any caliber projector, I'll destroy your
The
stuff.
healing power of colors.
You think the stuff looks insane with the lights on? Good God, another world black with the lights out? Stuff is insane. That's why it's fantastic for dedicated setups. So, as far as I'm concerned, that Apple Paint is your product. And that's what I'm calling it from now on. Until you do the demonstration, put your product against it and show me otherwise. It's your product we have over here. I used to sit there and say at the end of the day that Dynasty, oh, I forgot, we use Dynasty black paint. Matter of fact, we use Dynasty black paint in all our black versus black demonstrations for fun. Because you said that was my product, right? So that's what I use it in all my demonstrations and crushed it. So, again, you can have an option. You can say it's my product, but how about you do me one better? Why don't you send it to me? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still waiting for that. Till then, that's your product. If you want, I'll send you up some. If you don't have it, you don't have the money, I'll ship it to your door with signature confirm. You can put it against your screen, how you want it. Be careful about when you talk about my product again. I told you there's going to be consequences for it. So how do you want to go about this? I can ship it to your front door. I'll send you a bunch of those. If you don't want to do it, I'll send it to your front door. If not, we'll buy it, we'll bring it over here. Doesn't make a difference. Either way, you're going to do the demonstration. You don't have a choice now. And you're going to go against the spot and while you're at it. And I want my black paint, by the way.
For instance, color orange is known to stimulate mental activity and is often used in work environments to increase productivity. On the other hand, the color blue has been found.
If you sit there and say, well, I'm going to give you an option, because I can send it to your address due to the fact that you have a company's address. And you can ship things to companies. But I'm going to give you an option. You can give me a yes or no, whether or not you want me to send it. But if you say no, then you're going to take it out of your own pocket and you're still going to do the demonstration either way. And if you refuse that, I'll get your product down here and I'll do it myself. So, choice is yours. Which way you want to do it. You have 3 options. Get it done. Till then, that's your paint from now on. Oh, the DLC for the whatchamacallit? Ah, freaking amazing. Good.
It's gained popularity.
It's good.
Used as a form of stress relief and relaxation. But did you know that coloring can also have a positive impact on our mental health? Coloring has been found to reduce anxiety and promote mindfulness, making it a useful tool for managing stress and improving overall well-being. Moreover, coloring can also be a form of self-expression that can help individuals process and cope with their emotions. Focusing on the present moment and engaging in a creative activity, coloring can be a therapeutic practice for those struggling with mental health issues.
Produce wisdom.
In conclusion, the effects and benefits of colors on humans go far beyond just aesthetics. Colors have
Oh man, I gotta put information in all these freaking videos I just did. Gee, we're just sit there and get them done.
and enhance our productivity and creativity. By understanding the psychology of colors, we can harness their power to improve our well-being and create a more colorful world. So next time you see a vibrant sunset or a colorful painting, take a moment to appreciate the impact that colors have on our lives. Colors have on.
Ugh. Excuse me. Beautiful women, 4K.
No matter how you stack it, trust Galvani, the mozzarella experts.
Now, what test do I think Danny's going to fail? Well, he's definitely going to fail the black versus black. Because again, his screen is gray. We saw that many times, too many times to count. So it's not going to do well with that. White level test, it's going to fail a white level test badly. It is. Due to the fact that Well, no. If his screen comes up gray, he should do all right with the white level test. But remember, we're testing a black paint, so it shouldn't come up gray. So that's going to be a problem right there. You don't want that. You don't want it to come up gray. If it comes up gray, we can actually make a paint that matches your gray product and actually blend it into that. You don't want that. That's going to be embarrassing. Come up here to test a black screen, it comes up gray, and go, well, you know what? We ain't got nothing for this. Let's just make a gray paint and put it against it. So we used the gray paint to beat your black screen. That's pretty embarrassing. You don't want that. Nobody wants that. That's embarrassing. Judging by for what I just saw, what Jamie just displayed, that's all I need to know. You painted the screen black with black paint. See how your white levels are pulling up? They're not pulling up high enough, as I said before. Something's wrong with the screen. And the fact that I didn't see that, I got a chance to see that other demonstration where he squeezed the video in and seeing the handle at the bottom, that screen came up gray again. Gee whiz Louise, we get that stuff down here, it's going to turn gray on us. And Jamie, you got a lot explained about that video, but by then I better make a copy of that video because it's definitely going to go missing by the time we get it down here. Or if we don't get it down here, and we know why, is because Danny's going to lock his shopping carts for good and no one can get it. And that's not looking good either. His very screen he's bragging about is very screen that, again, no one can't touch it because they're afraid to go through us. So that's never good. Hey, Crow, how do you feel like going under a bus? Because you're going under the bus, you know that, right? You and Salary 5 are going under the bus. Go over to freaking Staples, get a printout of a bus, put it to your ceiling so when you get up and go, oh yeah, that date's coming up. It's coming up tomorrow. But we don't want to go under the bus. It's dirty underneath there. You're going under the bus. Because we put you underneath there. You need to go talk to your boy. Go contact him and say, look, man, this guy's going to throw us under the bus. It's going to happen. We need for you to open up that shopping cart and let him buy that product. Ship it over to him. And he's going to say no, because it doesn't work. You know it doesn't work. I can't ship that stuff over to him. I'm not giving that to him at the end of the day. No. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So guess what, gentlemen? You're going under a bus. I should make a roller coaster ride called Under the Bus. Going under the bus. And he got two people. And Jamie, I'd have thought you were smart enough. No, forget it. Forget it. What am I talking about? This guy can't even write correctly. Never mind, forget it. Choice of words. But God's sakes, you just saw Wake just go under a bus twice, and you decided to go under the bus too? It's like watching, you ever watch Ice Age and the dodo birds are just jumping off the side of the cliff because the other one jumped outside the cliff and they just show that's the extinction of the dodo birds? That's pretty much where you guys just landed at. You just went extinct. You just drop them over the cliff. Hold on for a minute. One drop over the cliff. By the way, you tiny kitty. Rah! 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 Just dropping over the cliff. Dropping over the... Oh, shoot. I'm going to break these. And if I ain't got hit this into this. Ah, you know what that's in the middle of my screen? Yeah, it's black fabric. Oh, that's the other lawsuit I'm hitting you with for $12K. They worried about the black fabric incident. You know, you said my product was black fabric. The people did the same thing. I'm going to have you do this in court also, too. We're going to have some fun, man. You're going to have a lot of fun. But it's going to cost you a lot of money. You made that statement, right? That my product at the end of the day was nothing more than black fabric does the same thing, right? Remember? You made that statement? Remember that? Yeah. 12 grand. And the beautiful thing about it is you won't be there to fight. Oh, I forgot. You won't be there. We can't get you to paint that in because you're not going to show up in PA. You're not coming down here. You know, because you got criminal charges and all that stuff because you're not coming down here. So, oh, whatever. I don't care. I'm just going to follow anyway. You're not going to be here anyway. You don't show up, we still win. Can we get that white paper a little bit more? That's an easy loss. That's an easy lawsuit ever. Usually people show up and they try to fight it. The reason I ain't going to show up because he's terrified. You got criminal charges on him. Afraid if you pop up in PA, they might arrest him. I don't think they are, but I'm curious if they would. Huh. And you get that family thing. You got, yeah. Yeah. That's not my problem. That's yours now. But anyway, so you're not going to show up. We're just going to go in and execute judgment. I'm going to go in there, probably get something to eat, come back in. Oh, get that all taken care of. Go upstairs, pay my money, execute, let the debtors take care of it. And I'm going to get somebody over in California. They're going to find a collector over there, and they're going to come see you. And they'll get our stuff. Yep. Now, you're not going to when they're going to come. They never do tell when. They just know they're coming. Yeah, but before that's going to happen, your banking accounts will get frozen and all that stuff. We can lock all that stuff right away, right from the door. Both accounts, your wife and yours, can be locked. The lawsuit carries over to both of you, just so you know. Next time, don't make claims about things that you can't back up, because you slander me, you're getting sued for it. And you're going to post my pictures without my permission and alter them. I'm going to sue you for those too. And since we got the additional new pictures off the site, that's another $12K that you're going to pay me. Bit by bit by bit. And you're going to pay me $12K here, $12K there. You're going to see process servers constantly coming to your door, and your landlord's going to get wind of that. All those process servers coming to your front door to tag your door because you're getting sued multiple times. Process servers will be coming in for copyrights, quite a bit. And he's going to reach out to you. You're going to know why all these agencies are popping up, because they're going to contact him too. And apparently he's probably going to reach out to me, and then I'm going to have a nice little conversation with him. Hey, your buddy broke some laws. He's being sued. I want to know what your involvement in this nonsense is, because this LLC is tied to your building. So did you know he was carrying on and acting like this? He's going to deny it right from the door. I'm telling him from the door that you'll speak to my attorneys because I'm filing a lawsuit against you. Somebody's going to have to go at the end of the day. You will be going. So that's going to cause a lot of problems. On top of that, your neighbor's going to talk about it quite a bit. On why these agencies are popping up and posting and beating on your door and calling out your name, because again, you're going to be in court. Process, that's what they do. So they're going to get wind of it and they're going to contact your landlord. You brought it on yourself. Nobody tell you to take pictures of me and slander me to the death. Sue you, can sue you for that. So again, it's either going to it's going to get back to him. You got about what, 8 lawsuits that are being filed for you in the month of July. June. All right, I'm getting the wrong dates mixed up. In January, he has 8 lawsuits being filed against him. 8 of them. Even when I talked to the police over the agency at the police station, and the guy was like, "Yeah, this is freaking defamation. Are you suing for this?" I thought, "Oh, heck, yes, I am. Yes, I am suing. We already got the court building and everything. We're going to be taking you out to file lawsuits. You don't show up, man. You got to come all the way down here to Philadelphia, sorry, Pennsylvania, and Allentown. You'll come down here. If you don't want to take the airline trip down here, keep in mind, we don't reimburse you on your trip down here. That doesn't happen. You will pay for all court costs, so you know that. So the money I had to pay in to basically file everything, you're going to pay me that back, plus the money that you owe me. So if you don't show up and you decide to stay over there, you still lose. That's it. That's the end of it. Where else are we going here? Let me see. Oh, let's do this one right real quick. Let's do that white level. Bam. So I got some things to give away to charity. Charity going to get some of this. There's our white levels right there. Let's go pull up the star field. Oh. I told you, all surfaces put black. All of them. All surfaces put black. If your screen comes up gray, then you're not picking up black. You're picking up gray. We got to hope. Solid Wake 5, you here? I want you to see this real quick. Come over here and pop on in. Come on in, pop on in. Get on in here. I want to show you something real quick, because you got screwed up with the colors again. Starfield screensaver. Man, I want you to see this Solid Wake 5. Now you'll notice that my screen's black. See, my speakers are black. The surface behind it's black. It's all black. Nothing's coming up gray, right? Now you see the screen right here that's gray? That is Danny's product. That's the product you were reviewing. Now when we do the star field, you're going to notice that that black surface is going to pull up a very dark black level. It's still black, like our screen's going to come up, still black. So in a mesh, nothing's going to come up gray. So we can help you out with your colors because you're having a problem with colors. So here we go. Let's hook you up. There you go. Now you see it. Do you see it? Now you'll see that pulls up the black level. Our screen pulls up the black level. The other one pulls up the gray. The other one pulls up white. So what happened to your screen was your screen could have been 20 different versions of black up there. Guess what? It would have picked up black regardless because your screen would have been black. But you said that your screen, and this was the advantage point. See what I said? If I say this is the vantage point, that's the vantage point. How's the vantage point? I'm displaying a black screen. It's not supposed to look like that. Oh, I have to teach him. He does not know. If you need more help, I'll help you out a little bit more. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to put some black paint up there. This will help you out a lot. Right, I got you. I got you, Solomon 5. And that way you have to curse on camera. I'm going to teach you colors. I swear one of these days I'm going to come out here with a freaking lab coat on. I'm going to have to teach you. I'm going to have to teach you. You got to learn. Someone's got to teach you. No one's not teaching you your colors. I'm going to help you. Now, I want you to look at this again. Now, you see the black paint? That's the black paint with the silver on the top. Now, you see how that's blended into our screen? You see how the t-shirt doesn't make a difference what shade of black they are. They all pick up black. They pick up black. They don't come up gray. See what I mean? Now, let's go pull a white level. What is the difference between our product and these other products up here? Well, let's show you. Let's come in and let's pick up white. All right. Now, if you notice, the black paint comes up dirty. See, Jamie, that's what happened in your product because you painted that surface with black paint and color, the white levels came up dirtier. Did you notice that? Your white levels come up dirty because you had black paint against your screen. But wait, to help you out real here, quick to help you out. Wait, just show my sound wait today. Let me help you. Oh God, I wish I had sock puppets right now. Some kind of puppets. Some reason I feel that you're not getting it. You're not understanding it. So it will help you out. Hold on. I gotta climb up on this ladder real quick. So I'm gonna be a little higher up. It's gonna help you understand. Now, you see right here. See our screen right here, right? It's picking up a high white level, right? We don't want it to come up as high as that because that means basically can't read color. And we don't want it to come up like this because again, it's gonna have a problem reading color. We don't want the white levels to have a perfect balance in between them, right? Now, see that's black, how that comes up darker, and how this is black comes up a little darker right here, but I was picked up the highest white level. You see that? So if I put on a star field, these will pick up, this will pick up, these won't pick up, okay? But no matter what I put up there that's black, they're all gonna read black. That's what's gonna happen. So they all can generate a black level because they are black. Now, what makes our technology more advanced is because we can read a white level. Now, do you understand Solid 5? Well, I got you. Do you understand how it works? So your screen is not supposed to come up gray. Gray. Got to help him out with that. Sometimes I swear. Right now, he's probably sitting there watching on his phone and probably somewhere, doo-doo-doo-doo. Brain shut down for a minute and reboot. His eyes start flickering real fast and came back like, oh, I finally get it. And tears be coming all down his face. And shirt went, oh my God. I got it. I understand it now. I see it's so clear now. It's so clear. Yeah, buddy. Your screen. It's not supposed to come out gray. It's supposed to come out black. They should have picked it up. There is no vantage point when you're showing up another black screen. They all have the ability to pick up black because they're black screens. They can read contrast. But the problem is that they can't read a white level because they don't have that heightener technology. They can't read white. That's why we do the black on black demonstration. So if we bring the product down here and it turns out gray, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to fail next to a t-shirt. It's going to fail next to everyday black paint. It'll fail next to our technology because it can't see black. That's a gray screen. But can you imagine if that was a black screen? If this was a black screen, can you imagine that? There you go. See, I'm helping you here. I'm helping you. And you get on camera and you got frustrated and you cursed and carried on. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get mad over that. You got angry at me. What you mad at me for, huh? You say you have more knowledge, you're smarter than me? Do me a favor. I gave you a challenge already. You have 1 month to make a screen paint to put against my product. Since you made that statement that you are more knowledgeable than me at the end of the day, I look forward to seeing this with all tests attached to it. All tests to match my test. Every single one of them. So you want a challenge, I'll give you one. That solid night, whatever that stuff is, you got 1 month to complete it. Put a charge on it, I'll come buy it. Post the ingredient, I'll make it. You willing to take that challenge? Put your money where your mouth is at. Or basically just be quiet for the rest of the day and just don't say anything. Next time you want to challenge my intelligence level over yours on making products, and I've been making them a lot longer than you, you're silent night crap at the end of the day. I was making this probably 8 years ago you wouldn't even thought of. Next time you make that decision, you make your own product, and I'll challenge your product any day of the week. Knock yourself out. But you still have the challenge. It's still going to happen. You have 1 month to complete the product. I'll come in and get it in 1 month. And I'll keep sending reminders to remind you that this is not going anywhere. Next time you basically make the statement, keep your mouth quiet. Like, who was the other person? What was his name? Phantom HD, this guy at the end of the day. Want to talk trash at the end of the day. Yeah, he got shut up real quick. Came on my channel saying some nonsense about how, so don't send me an olive branch now. I don't want it. Get out of my channel. Blocked it from my channel. Yeah, because you ran your mouth too much talking about how the valve projector. I know the valve projector. Matter of fact, I talked to the people who had the valve projector, still had the valve projector in their site on Facebook. Got them to admit the projector is a 1080p base projector. And you're talking about, oh, real 4K. That projector's not real 4K. That projector's trash. And on top of that, that projector lied about its light source capability. Claimed it was 6,000, went even close to 6,000. Epson sued them in court, and they lost. 1,800 to 25. That's what they came up as. That's it. And then he went out and bought the screen, which was another $800. And the screen basically turned around and did the same thing as a white wall and a gray paint. He had a gray wall and it matched the gray wall in the white screen. So an eBay screen beat that screen. That shows you where you're trying to talk about at the end of the day that, oh, he's uneducated, he doesn't know what he's talking about. You just spent that much money for a projector that can't read 4K, has a 3,000 to 1 contrast level. Heck, the NEC on the floor has 4,000, and that projector was discontinued in 2011 or 2010 in that era. How the freak did you get duped into buying a projector that has a 3,000 to 1 contrast? Have you lost your mind? And it's not even actual 4K, it's compressed. It's not 6,000 lumens, it's 18 between 18 and 25. Are you kidding me? Then you turn around and you plopped another $800 for the screen. That turn around and matched the white eBay screen? Oh, yeah. That tells me at the end of the day, you're really knowledgeable of the home theater setup. Yeah, I'm definitely 100%. I posted that on the forum site. They laughed so hard it wasn't even funny. I didn't even get any comments in there. I got a bunch of laugh emojis in there because they couldn't figure out how stupid it was that they charged that much money for that screen. And the sad thing about it is the screen had a really low gray level to it, and the projector has a 3,000 to 1 contrast. How is that going to work out? Jeez, neither one can help each other out in that process. Yeah, that other mix he made, supposed to be a black paint. Yeah, Black Fox. Black Fox paint is not exactly black. It's kind of like a brownish color to it. That's what you mixed. You got some of that pearl white mica. You put water in that and you shook it up and you poured that into the paint. You know what you did? You actually introduced your paint to a very high white level and it turns your paint a kind of a tannish gray. That's what it looks like. I can make that stuff. I memorized it just by looking at it. That's what he made. And your screen came out gray, not black. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna put it on camera. See how bad it is. Oh man, absolutely understand. Let me just get it. No. Yow. Now we tell customers from the door, don't bother commenting on these videos because these videos are for our haters at the end of the day. They're so angry all the time. But it's for them. It's for them at the end of the day to educate them. Gives them the option to chime in and talk about why their products are doing this. But instead of coming in and talking, they just get angry and they shout, scream, and rant and all that stuff. And they commit crimes. Get lawsuits placed on them. That's what they do. Yep. Now, Jenny, what are you mad at me for? You made the videos. I didn't make the videos. I see someone's posting a lot of stuff in there. Oh, that's Jamie in there. Sasha Gray is Jamie. Jamie. Yeah. Jamie, you failed. You did a live stream. Did you see me pop up in there? No, I don't go to your live streams. Why do I go on that freaking cartoon show to begin with? You come in here and see me. I don't come in here and see you. You come in here and see me. I don't waste my time on your channel. I go to your channel to watch and see your videos you already posted showing fake demonstrations of products not working, but you come on my live stream. You would never see me pop in on one of your live streams. Why would I be in that circus ride to begin with? All you do is lie in there about things that you're trying to cover up that you got caught lying in. That's what you do. Like you just sat there and did that video about it has a yellowish tone to it. They're both the same. They both look the same. How about when we go to court and your company's being charged for fraud for ripping off your customers, you explain that to a judge that they're in there seeing two different products at the same time. Nah. Oh yeah, Jamie, let me tell you something. You come in here and you say you're not Jamie when you are Jamie. We know that from the door. You have so many fake accounts, it's not even funny. Fake addresses. You want me to go to your white pages right now? I can dig your white pages up right now. I can show how many addresses you use, how many phone numbers you use, all that. So, yeah. Now, mind you, if you're not Jamie at the end of the day, then you wouldn't mind basically at the end of the day for this message and all this to end up with the, you wouldn't mind for all this to end up with the FBI, would you? Because you know they can go through my phone, right? I was just wondering if you want to be a part of that group. I'm just curious to know. Come on. All right, this is where we give you pacifier time. You're doing too much. You're writing books over here. You're going to get a timeout for 24 hours. You and you get the 24 hour. Bye-bye. It is what it is. You got to look at it, people. You're mad. I'm showing you truth here. And you're mad because I'm showing you truth. Your product didn't match. It didn't match. You know what I mean? You painted, not your product, but PARTAY's product. When you painted it, it didn't match. The handles are coming up black. Then you're showing another product that's black. It's not matching. Okay? It doesn't match. And two people did this and matched gray. It came up gray. Even the person who made it came up gray. So come on, stop it. Just stop the lies, okay? And then in your demonstration, Jamie, you're over here matching house paint. House paint. And then still came in and tried to rip your customers off and lie to them and tell them that it had a yellowish tone to it. Come on, man. Stop lying. Hey, Jamie, I'm going to let you know something real quick. That right there is family. Now, if they tell me that you reached out to them, you got to move. So I'm going to tell you right from the door. If they contact me, I'm about to talk to them right now. If they contact me and tell me that somebody reached out to them, you're going to have to move. They're serious. There are people right across the street. You're going to have to move quick. So that better not be what I think it is. Because if it does, I ain't got nothing to do with what's about to happen to you. So you know already from the door. Oh, man. Did you reach out to them? Did you send them a letter? Because if you did, you're going to have to move. I'm dead serious. You put your entire family at risk. Big time. I hope you didn't. I'm about to reach out to them right now. Oh, this boy done put it. He done killed himself. He done